you can hear me through the
computer?
Through the computer?
I can.
All right, so I'm gonna plug in my earbud.
I think I'm in trouble.
I think I'm in trouble. Oh, looks like two women going to see the psychic.
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Talk again.
All right. Talk again.
Talk again.
Whoa. The plug wasn't in all the way.
The plug wasn't in all the way.
That's what she said.
Ha ha.
Ha ha.
Oh, now they're on the phone.
Now they're on the phone with someone.
They're looking at me.
They're looking at me.
All right, are
we live on Facebook now?
We are, but I'm getting double audio from you.
Why are you getting double audio?
I don't know.
Well, I'm hearing.
Talk again.
Hello? Hello? Why am I hearing the delay? I don't see a message that says the Gnarly Dudes are live. Here it is.
Okay, I'm not getting double audio now.
What did you do?
I had to mute something.
All right, so now I'm okay. I have to hide this. Okay, are you still there?
I am.
Okay, I have to hide Facebook, otherwise I hear that feed. All right, so this song has 3 minutes to go.
So I would left click.
So I left click on our playlist.
Yep.
And then it should start.
Yep, It'll start with the top of the hour.
Oh, this is going to be a problem. Here we go. Oh, I just took out my headphones. Dang it. Too many wires. Now I got to fix my headphones. All right. There's too much stuff over here.
And there we are. Wave to everybody, Mike. You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a ukulele.
No, my tuner wouldn't work.
Oh, that's what I wanted to add to the playlist was some Mario.
Too late. Sorry.
Too late. Sorry.
I've already edited 4 times.
Oh, is that the magic number 4?
No, 1 is, but...
Actually, 3 is a magic number. Don't you remember Schoolhouse Rock?
I don't remember that one.
3 is a magic number.
Sing it again.
3 is a magic number. Thank you. I'll be going on tour. I'll be opening up for Marcel.
Yeah, right. 20 seconds. You're going to have to keep track of the comments on Facebook.
Sure. That's what I'm here for.
Colorado Springs, the very best of the 80s.
Don't forget to turn our mics on.
Turn the mics on, what?
Yeah. Hey, Chris has joined us. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
We have one fan. Yay. Chris says TGIF.
Calling the Gnarly Dudes. Calling the Gnarly Dudes. Are you listening?
No.
You should be listening. Mike's coming on. Good luck, Tim. We're all counting on you. It's another Friday that means it's time for the Gnarly Dudes Show. This is Mike speaking with his voice, and Tim in our Deep South studios.
And this is Tim speaking with his voice.
Tim is in Tejas. How hot was it today?
90s.
Same here. So, but we're supposed to go from 90s to 40s.
And as I told you before the show, that's why I moved out of Colorado.
Yeah, right. You love the snow.
No, I hate snow. I like to see the snow over on the mountains, but not at the house.
Party pooper. So last week we were off the air because the flux capacitor wasn't generating the 1.21 gigawatts required to send us over the airways. But
That faulty flux capacitor.
El Guapo and crew got fixed this week, so we are sounding better than ever, except when you talk.
Ooh, wow. Wow.
I told you this might be an interesting show because I was up at 5 to.
Wow. I was up at 5 too.
That's your normal thing, though. And then I just came from getting an acupuncture treatment, so I'm a little bit too relaxed right now.
So literally, you got stabbed in the back.
No, they don't do it in the back. You lay on your back and they stick you in your front.
Stick you in your front? What kind of acupuncture is that?
It's all about the meridians, man.
Yeah, but you're going through a lot of blubber on the front.
Well, I went because my foot hurts, so they could get to my foot from the bottom.
I was going to say, you should stick your foot, not the back or the belly. I'd get a refund.
It's all about meridians. So also I had to eat dinner early, so if I pass out halfway through the show, that means low blood sugar. I may have to run out and grab some candy from the lobby. some Twix bars, some Nerds.
Oh my gosh.
But, it feels like it's been forever since we've been on the air.
It does feel like forever.
I feel this show is going to go off without a hitch.
Oh, I think for sure.
And the first song up here is from Pete Townshend's Empty Glass album, A Little Is Enough. How little is enough, Tim?
Well, it depends on what you're talking about.
Just give me a straight answer. None of this depends stuff. All right, here we go. Pete Townsend.
Rock on.
Gnarly 101.3 FM.
The Gnarly Dudes. So did you email, was it Pauly Shore that's coming to town?
I did email his manager, and no surprise, no response so far. He's at a different venue this time.
Where's he at?
UC Health something.
Oh, isn't that new place they built over at UCCS?
Are you talking about the Ent Center?
Yeah.
No, that's not the same place.
Oh, it's not?
Because UC, I don't know. I don't think they changed the name. Ask Chris. Chris might know.
Chris, do you know?
Now these women just put money in the meter. One of them just ran. I don't know. They seemed confused. El Guapo said there's been some weirdos hanging outside. So he locked the door of the studio.
Probably a smart thing.
I told him you used to wave at everybody.
I miss that.
And he says that just encourages them.
I could wave at the people who's walking up and down the street in front of my house.
You're waving at vehicles right now?
No, I could. We have a bunch of people that walk up and down the street, walk their dogs and what have you.
Yeah, you should just put a big giant window in the room where your studio is so that people can look in.
I have a big giant window. I just need to turn my equipment so it's facing out the window.
There you go. And you could put a graphic on the window like we have at the studio.
Oh, yeah?
Make it look like a boombox.
The southern compound of the Gnarly Dudes?
The southern compound?
Yes.
Studio South.
Brothers and sisters listening to the Gnarly Dudes. Mike doesn't know anything but one chord.
What?
I said Mike doesn't know anything but one chord.
Oh, wrong one.
See, I proved my point.
It's grossly out of tune. Oh, I should have put some George Thorogood on the playlist. I forgot.
Oh, can't edit it. Already edited it 4 times.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm good. You give me an overdose of love.
You're giving me an overdose of ukulele.
Are you saying a little is enough?
Yeah, you asked how little is enough? You've gone beyond that. A little is enough.
How about this? Is that little enough?
Well, since you had Pete Townsend, why weren't you doing the windmill with the ukulele?
See, I listened to this album last night, and I was going to pick a different song where I could do windmills, but I'm too relaxed right now. I might injure my rotator cuff. We have Descendants playing right now. Wendy from Enjoy. Wendy. Do you know anyone named Wendy?
Yes, I do.
Wendy Wu?
Her? Yes, that's one. Bobblehead Mike.
Yeah, that's right. We need to get those bobbleheads. I have to get to my email because I found some good news stories today. Do you like that? Oh no. You could do a news story next if you want.
Oh, I can?
So we can.
Oh, okay. Oh, that UC Health Park. Isn't that where the Sky Sox used to play?
Is that what it's called now?
Yeah, I think that's what it's called now.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I got tangled up in my ukulele and couldn't reach the microphone. So we are back on the air.
Oh, we are.
Pay attention. Yeah, the song ended abruptly, and I got tangled up in my ukulele and my phone, and couldn't reach the switch on the board. See, I told you this episode was going to go off without a hitch.
It just means you need to put the ukulele away.
Never.
Yep,
Never.
that's a sign from the higher beings.
Unless it's replaced with something else. I can't put it away unless it's replaced with something else. Well, I found some good news stories today.
You did?
Yeah, Tim, do you like chicken wings?
I love chicken wings.
Do you prefer bone in or boneless?
Boneless.
Okay. Well, here's a guy who thinks that it's wrong to call boneless chicken wings chicken wings.
And why is that?
Just listen, you'll find out. September 3rd, UPI, a Nebraska man's plea to the Lincoln City Council is going viral after he passionately laid out the case for the city's restaurants and stores to stop claiming chicken tenders are boneless chicken wings. There's a video with the story, and I didn't get a chance to read it, to watch it, but I think I will have to do that later. Ander Christensen, 27, whose father, Roy Christensen, is a Lincoln City councilman, appeared before the governing body at a public meeting and encouraged the city to be a social leader in this country. We have been casually ignoring a problem that has gotten so out of control that our children are throwing around names and words without even understanding their true meaning, treating things as though they're normal, Christensen said. I go into nice family restaurants and I see people throwing this name around and pretending as though everything is just fine, he said. I'm talking about boneless chicken wings. Christensen had to, that's hard for me to say, Christensen had to wait for laughter to subside before laying out the case that boneless chicken wings are composed of meat that doesn't actually come from the wing of the bird.
Okay.
I see his point. We would be disgusted if a butcher was mislabeling their cuts of meat, but then we go around pretending as though the breast of a chicken is its wing. He said the issue could even affect children's development. Our children are raised being afraid of having bones attached to their meat, he said. That's where meat comes from. It grows on bones. Christensen offered some possible alternative names for boneless chicken wings. We can call them buffalo-style chicken tenders, he said. We can call them wet tenders. We can call them saucy nugs. Tim, you're a saucy nug.
You're a wet tender.
A wet ender.
Wet tender.
I'd say wet ender.
A West Ender.
Or trash.
Trash.
We can take these steps and show the country that's where we stand and that we understand that we've been living a lie for far too long, and we know it because we feel it in our bones. Or maybe the chicken feels it in its bones. The impassioned plea was designed in part to spark amusement, but Christensen said he stands by the message. I would love nothing more than to have boneless chicken wings removed from menus, he told the New York Times. This was in the New York Times? Don't call it something it's not. Councilman Christensen said his son's viral plea did not fall on deaf ears. Officially, the issue is being taken under advisement by the city council, he said. Now, I've been to our own city council meetings, and I've seen some kooky stuff, but I think this is up there. This is pretty kooky.
This is a gentleman who needs to move out of his parents' basement, get a job.
Yeah.
Get a life.
He definitely doesn't have enough things to do. So maybe with COVID, he lost his job or he lost his purpose in life, and this is now what he sees as his reason for living. I say, move on, sir, and enjoy some chicken wings or chicken tenders.
Yeah, enjoy some boneless chicken wings.
See, I actually, my feelings about chicken wings is that getting chicken wings with bones in them is just a big waste of time because there's not much meat on there. and you got to deal with the bones, and you
Exactly.
got to pull it all apart, and then there's the skin, and I don't eat the skin, and it's like, yeah, it's just a big waste. So I say just let's go boneless. Let's start a campaign to counter his, to get rid of bone-in chicken wings. How about that?
I think we should start a campaign to go boneless.
Well,
The Gnarly Dudes are encouraging you to go boneless.
Go boneless. We've been accused of being boneheads.
Well, that's true.
So, this could go. Listen to the boneheads and go boneless.
That's right. Listen to boneheads and go boneless.
Oh, let's see what's up next on the playlist. It is Real Life. Send me an angel. Tim, send me an angel. I need the keyboard. Do you believe in heaven above? Do you believe in love? It all comes back to you, Tim.
Of course it does. 6 degrees of separation of Tim.
Have you ever tested that out?
I make fun of our friend Zach,
Yeah.
that there's 6 degrees of separation with Zach.
Yeah. Have you proven that?
Oh, yeah.
Really? Does he know the president?
Does he know the president? I have no idea if he knows the
Well,
president.
that's usually the thing, six degrees of separation from the president. So within 6 connections, you're somehow connected to the president.
I thought it
Or
was Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, well, that's the other one, too.
That's the one I've always heard was Kevin Bacon, not the president.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which president. It's just the president of the United States, whoever that is at the time. Send me an angel. I need some angel wings behind me.
You can buy some.
Can I?
Yes, I saw an ad for those. They're like $200, and they're huge. And they got a little motor so that you can have them flap.
Oh, that was did I share that story with you? Of the guy on the jetpack?
Yes.
To pull that one up. Send me an angel.
I want you to order a Brokini. In fact, I'm going to order a Brokini for you for your Christmas gift.
Oh, yeah? And how much will you give me if I wear it into the studio?
If you wear it up and down Colorado for 1 hour,
Oh,
and then wear
what I
it,
asked.
and then wear it in the studio for a whole show, that show you can play nothing but David Bowie. Two
Why do I
hours
have
of
to walk up and down Colorado.
2 hours of David Bowie.
Guitar solo.
What the heck is that?
My guitar solo.
Oh. It looked like you were trying to take a dump.
I am, but, that's beside the point.
Glad I'm not in studio. Guapo's going to need a lot more to clean that studio up tonight.
Ooh, drum machine. I don't know how you can do the show without listening to the music.
Well, I can't because the music's on a delay.
There we go. That is Thunderbirds. Wrap it up.
Wrap it up. I'll take it.
I've been watching you for days, baby.
Well, thank
I
you.
just love your
Thank
I
you.
just love your sexy waves, baby.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Just put your loving in my box.
I don't think so.
Wrap it up. I'll take it. Is anybody watching?
I think just Chris still.
Just Chris?
I think
Everybody scattered for the weekend?
probably.
Holiday weekend? I'm disappointed that the vintage baseball game at Rockledge Ranch got canceled.
Why?
It's fun. It's fun to go watch that.
No. Why did it get canceled?
Oh, because of COVID.
Why? Why did they have to cancel because of COVID?
I don't know. It's outside.
Exactly.
So I wanted to get a picture of the team. I guess I'll have to use a picture from last year. I'll take it. Wrap it
See,
up.
some of the things they're canceling because of COVID is ridiculous. And how long they're going to keep canceling everything?
Maybe we should just cancel the show.
Is that what you want to do? Cancel the show?
But I know two people who've had family members die of COVID in the last couple weeks. Oh, coming on. Coming back on. I wasn't paying attention again. You distracted me, Tim.
That's a shocker.
You're shocked that I was distracted?
Yes.
I was really getting into that song. The Fabulous Thunderbirds. One of my favorite bands of all time.
They are a good band.
They're an excellent band. Kim Wilson has a great voice, one of the greatest voices in rock and roll. Great harmonica player. Jimmy Vaughn, older brother to Stevie Ray.
Mm-hmm.
He's still playing. He's still doing the circuit. But maybe his shows have been canceled. I don't know. So, if we had some creative direction, I would have played some George Thorogood, because it was announced yesterday that George Thorogood is going to play the State Fair in Pueblo next year. And I could see that as a career-ending move.
A career-ending move?
I actually saw the Fabulous Thunderbirds at the State Fair in Pueblo when I first moved here. That was in 1996, the first year I moved here. I'm like, because I moved to Pueblo, and the Fabulous Thunderbirds are playing, so I went to check them out. It was not the same because Jimmy Vaughn was not part of the band at the time. But I did see George Thorogood at Mississippi Nights on the Landing in St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
It was a great show.
He's played there several times.
Has he? This was a long time ago. This was probably early 90s. And it was a great show. However, I was nervous about being there because you probably know this, when they do shows at Mississippi Nights, they take out all the tables and chairs. Yeah. And then just cram people in like sardines.
Yeah.
So I was afraid there was going to be a fire and that we would all die. So, but other than that, the show was great.
Other than that, the show was great.
The opening band was the St. Louis Blues All-Stars, and they were really good. So was George. I distinctly remember waiting outside for them to open the doors because it was really cold outside. And it was like in October. It was really cold, and I was with my best friend from Chicago. He actually came down to help me move, and to pay him back for that, I bought tickets for George Thorogood. So we were standing outside, freezing our butts off, and that's the end of my story.
And you're sticking to it.
To get to it. Hey, we've managed to make it through the first half hour. What's the score? First quarter. First quarter is up.
There's no score today. It's an exhibition game.
What? Exhibition game?
Yep, it's an exhibition.
That's not right.
There's no fans. Everything's been canceled.
No, I say after the first quarter, Mike 28, Tim 0.
What?
I scored 4 touchdowns on you in this first quarter.
I don't think you scored 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, don't laugh. It's true.
You had several delay of game penalties when you were missing on the mic there.
Well, we'll ask Chris to keep score.
We'll ask Chris to keep score. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if she could be impartial.
What are you saying?
I don't know which one of us she likes better. That's all I'm saying.
And
all right, well.
She may not like either one of us.
That's true. But why would she be listening if she dislikes both of us?
To make fun of us.
To make fun of us? Is she making fun of us on Facebook? By the way, go to our Facebook page and watch the in-studio antics. And in between songs, or while songs are playing, the stupid things that we do. We need more likes on our Facebook page.
We do.
We have been stagnant in the likes department. So check out the Gnarly Dudes page on Facebook and like it, follow us, and tune in every Friday because you have nothing better to do on a Friday night. And it's just such a great show. It's an awesome show. Even
on a holiday weekend, you have nothing better to do. And if you're outside of the Colorado Springs area, you can still tune in with the TuneIn app.
That's right. Or on the Gnarly website, gnarly1013.com. So you don't have any excuses. Got nothing to do, multiple ways to tune in, just no excuses. You've run out. You've run out of excuses.
Chris says she can be bribed.
I'll buy her some boneless chicken wings.
Boneless chicken from a bonehead.
Ask her if she likes bone-in or boneless chicken wings. All right, let's get back to it. Got a couple ads coming up, and then we're going to hear, I don't know what we're going to hear, so just stay tuned.
This is so professional. I don't know what we're going to hear.
I just keep wondering why we don't get that raise.
Yes, me too.
Oh wait, I know the George Thorogood Dance of the Bone.
You know, if I close my eyes, I can almost not hear it.
We just heard from Big Len, and now the Fix is playing Reach the Beach.
So we got to give a shout out to Big Len.
Big Len. Reach the Beach. That's my tribute to all those single women out there who say they want to go to the beach. All those single women in Colorado say they're not happy unless they're at the beach.
I love that picture you sent with the woman on the blanket with her dog.
Oh, I forgot about that. I'm like, I saw that picture. I'm like, what the hell? It was like the woman and her dog she was laying on her stomach, as was the dog, on a blanket in their yard or some place outside where there was grass and a stone wall behind them. And I just like, this looks like she's having a romantic moment with her dog. And I love your response. I said, what do you think about this picture? And she says, you said, I think there's no room for anyone else.
So you didn't bring that profile in?
I did not.
Oh, I wanted to hear that one.
I don't think she had anything that was worthy of being on the segment. I'll reach the beach. So I read this other woman's profile the other day, and everything was sounding pretty good. And then she said, being on the beach with a cocktail in my hand warms my heart. Like, you're just telling me right there that I have to fly you to one coast or the other to make your ass happy. So, high maintenance.
No. Did she say an ocean? Because you could take her down to Pueblo Reservoir and put her on the beach there.
Yeah, we can go to the swimming area in the Arkansas River.
There you go.
Or just go to the sand dunes and sit in the sand and let the creek flow by.
Yeah, wait for the creek to rise.
The creek to surge.
Or take her to Memorial Park.
For the blue algae.
That's right.
Hey, does this blue algae warm your heart? Here's a drink. Here's a Schlitz malt liquor and a lawn chair. Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Enjoy the sunset, babe. Doesn't get any better than this.
I'll reach the beach.
Even Chris left us. Now we're lonely.
Where's your kazoo?
Actually, I left it.
You left it where?
I don't know.
You don't know? You lost your kazoo?
I may have.
Shaking my head at you.
Well, you know.
Traveling Wilburys. Rattled. That statement you just made has me rattled.
Does it?
Yeah, that you would lose your kazoo.
Well, things happen sometimes.
I've had one of my kazoos for almost 40 years. And you've had one for 6 months and you lose it? I love the song.
Priorities.
Priorities. What could be a bigger priority than taking care of your kazoo?
I'm going to bribe Chris to go over to your house and bust up that ukulele.
Are you going to pay her to do that? Is that how you're going to win tonight's competition?
I'll take the loss if she'll go do that.
She'll take the loss.
called Taking One for the Team.
Guitar solo.
Aren't you actually supposed to play it?
It's an air ukulele. Has Evan tuned in tonight?
And now you know why Cumulus and iHeart won't hire us.
Well, we never asked him to. Over you. I think we should do another. You got a news story? You got a news story queued up? 25 seconds. Better hurry. Baby, over you. 10 seconds. Mike's coming on. Rattled over you. I'm rattled over you, Tim.
I'm
For
glad.
telling me you think you lost your kazoo.
I'm glad. Well, Mike, I found out what I'm going to get you for Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a giant size print of your head
No.
that I can shoot darts at.
No.
Have you given up on that idea?
Well, I found something that's better. I'm going to
better.
get you a Brokini.
A Brokini.
Yes,
Is
it's
that
a new
anything
line
like
of it's a new line of men's swimwear called the Brokini. It offers a one-shoulder bathing suit that's guaranteed to turn heads, according to the company's Instagram profile. The new Brokins company was recently launched by Chad Sasko and Taylor Field of Toronto, according to a KOKH-TV news report. Brokinis are the perfect swimwear to make your parents question where they went wrong, the company's website reads. And I'll have to post a picture of this on the Gnarly Dudes Facebook page, but I'll make a challenge to you, Mike. You get one of these and you wear it up and down Colorado Avenue in front of the studio for an hour, and then you wear it during one of our shows, and during that show you can play nothing but David Bowie.
Yeah. Yeah. If I could just wear it to the studio, I think I'd accept that challenge. But up and down the street, yeah, I don't think so.
Why not? Don't you want to show your physique off in the Brokini?
No, I do not. And you know what's going to happen if you post a picture of that on the Gnarly Dudes page? I'm going to take it and I'm going to put your head on the on the body of the person in the photo.
I'll get you back.
So be careful. Be careful with that.
I just think it would be a perfect way for you to get groupies.
Yeah, right.
You wear that, and all the women would be, just throwing themselves at you.
Maybe throwing up.
Well, maybe that too.
Maybe what?
Maybe that also.
Yeah. So what kind of groupies are you thinking that I'm going to attract?
Well, you saw the picture because I sent you the picture of the Brokini.
Yeah.
I think you would just attract some of the finest women in Colorado Springs.
No. I think you're wrong.
You don't have that much faith in yourself? Come on, Mike. Do we need to have counseling service where we can boost your ego?
Yes, I mean we already determined from day one that I'm undateable. So part of that is because of my physique.
Get the Brokini, you'll be dateable. post that up on your profile, you'll be
Oh
dateable.
yeah, I could put pictures of myself wearing that on my profile. Maybe that's what I should do. I should take the picture that you sent me, and I should put my head on it, and then put it on my profile and see what kind of responses I get.
I think you should do that.
Because I'm getting nothing right now. So
yeah. So what's the worst that could happen? You still get nothing?
What's the worst that can happen? Famous last words. What's the worst that can happen?
Well, the worst that could happen is you still get nothing.
Yeah, they might just kick me off the site. They'll be like, what?
Or the best that could happen is your inbox gets flooded and the server tells you you're going to have to take that picture down. They can't handle the volume.
Well, on the one site I'm on, they have you verify your pictures, so they look at your picture to see if the face is actually you. So yeah, somebody will be verifying that.
Well, they'll be able to see that if you Photoshop the face, they'll be able to see that the face is actually you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do they verify your belly?
They'll get a good laugh out of that. All right. What do I get if I do that?
If you do what?
If I do the picture thing, if I put it up on my dating profile.
Well, I have no way of verifying that.
I'll send you a screenshot. I'll send you a screenshot of my profile with the picture. So what are you going to offer me if I do that? You're silent. There's radio silence. It's not good.
Radio Gaga. Half hour of David Bowie.
A half hour? See, now that's a deal I can go for.
Well, you know why I offer that?
Why?
Because I'm not listening.
All right. I rescind my acceptance of your offer. And with that, we're going to play some tubes. Tubular. Got to look at some other good news stories.
I am working on that.
I got one for your hometown.
From Lubbock?
No, from your hometown.
Oh, St. Louis?
Yeah.
What's that?
I can't tell you, but it comes from a major business in St. Louis.
Oh, the Anheuser-Busch one.
Which one?
The Anheuser-Busch, that the beer for dogs, the alcohol-free beer.
Yeah, did you see that?
Yeah, you sent me the link.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Oh, did I? How did you get the link? I don't remember sending that to you.
You sent me an email this afternoon.
Oh, did I? That's why I didn't see the email. Because I responded to you, not me. All right. Well, you can read that one. Or I can read it. I got it pulled up right now.
Okay, because I got another one, but you can go ahead and do that one.
Okay. Can't touch the merchandise. She'll give you every penny's worth.
Don't be touching this merchandise now.
But it'll cost you $1 first. You can talk to a pretty girl. She's everything you dream about.
That's right. If you had the Brokini, you could talk to a beautiful girl.
Brokini. Man's ear.
Just put that on and walk up and down Pueblo Reservoir.
Yeah. How about that other one? Did you see that one picture recently from some fashion show where the dudes are wearing these outfits where the legs are like all puffed out?
No, I didn't see
Down at
that
the
one.
bottom, they're like this wide down at the bottom. It's like they're inflated.
They're inflated.
Yeah. That's what some people I know from St. Louis would call 7-day shitters. Don't fall in love. So how's Denise doing with school?
Don't ask.
Uh-oh.
It's been very rough.
Really? Does that mean you're moving back?
No.
Sister to quit so you can move back to Colorado Springs.
I have nowhere to live there. Nor the income to afford a house.
Zach can put you up for a while.
Who?
Zach.
He doesn't have
Zach
room.
for a while. Bad English. Sometimes I wonder how they'll ever make it through. Seems like this world is closing in on me. Then I see you reach for me. I was wondering why that email didn't show up in my inbox.
Because it got emailed to me.
I did that just after waking up from a nap, so that's why that happened.
Well, you can read that story, and then I got a story that's also about food and beverages.
All right, well, we are coming up on the top of the hour. Baby, when I see you smile at me. Oh, yeah. Hey, we forgot to mention that tonight's First Friday.
Yes, it is. And tomorrow's first Saturday.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Just means it's first Saturday.
Why am I hearing static on your end?
I don't know. Why are you?
Static machine? Do you have a static machine that you're running?
Yes, I am.
When I see you smile. Chris left us.
Do you blame her?
Well, you put her on the spot. No, I put her on the spot by asking her to keep score. See you smile.
She did say that sledgehammers are on sale.
Sledgehammers.
Yeah. Because I asked her to go to your house and bust up that ukulele.
Just wait till I get a chance to practice.
Oh, we've been waiting.
Then you'll be eating your words.
We've been waiting. And waiting. And waiting.
15 seconds. Mike's coming on. Tim, when I see you smile. That was bad English.
Yes, that is bad English.
That was bad English.
Yes.
When I see you smile. You're not smiling right now.
I'm smiling on the inside.
Speaking of things that make people smile.
Yes.
Do you like beer?
Eh.
Does your dog like beer?
My dog doesn't drink beer.
Well, your dog will drink beer now.
Oh,
Anheuser-Busch's non-alcoholic, quote-unquote, dog brew quickly sells out. The can has the Busch logo in the mountains and then a dog bone across it. And it says dog brew. Pork bone broth made for dogs. September 3rd, beer giant Anheuser-Busch announced it quickly sold out of its latest offering, a dog brew that contains no alcohol and is designed to be enjoyed by man's best friend. The brewing company, is that something that a lot of people think about, is just sitting out somewhere, like sitting out on your porch, sharing a brew with their dog?
it's something for dogs. People will buy it up like crazy. As evident, it's sold out. Some of these dog lovers will buy anything.
The brewing company said dog brew is a bone broth made from pork, corn, celery, mint, turmeric, and ginger ingredients designed to appeal to the taste and nutritional needs of dogs. Bone broth is also a great way for dogs who struggle to eat solid food to get all of their extra nutrients. Your best friend is going to love it. We're positive. P-A-W, positive.
Oh.
The company said, this is a quote from the company. The product offered for order online quickly sold out, but the company said interested customers are being put on a waiting list while more product is produced. So get your name out there. Get your name on the mailing list, on the waiting list. What? Ope. This quote, the first word in this quote is ope, O-P-E, exclamation mark. Ope. We really sold out. We really sold through our first batch of dog brew by Busch. But don't worry. We're in the process of brewing more nectar of the dogs, quote unquote.
Nectar?
Anheuser-Busch said. Nectar of the dogs. That doesn't sound very appealing to me. Nectar of the dogs. Oh, boy. Well, it's almost top of the hour, so I'm going to play our top of the hour spot, and then we'll be back in a little while. You're listening to the Gnarly Dudes Show on Gnarly 101.3 FM.
Busch.
I really like the song that he chose for the background in his ad. It's funky. I wonder if Len helped him make this ad. Why don't you grab a bottle off the bar there?
No drinking during the show.
Top of the hour, exactly at the top of the hour.
There you go.
I think we have to retire this Pioneer car stereo ad. Oh, Janet. Brad, what's happening to your feet?
Feed me! Feed me more tape!
Burped. Playing your song right now, The Motels.
Oh, are we coming out of that song?
We could play another song after this. Or do you want to come on after the song and talk about it?
Come on after the song.
Okay. Take the air out of lover. I guess I never started my watch party. For those of you just tuning into my watch party on Facebook, you missed the first hour of the show. So you can check it out on Facebook later, on the Gnarly Dudes Facebook page. But you should be listening to the music on Gnarly 101.3. Take the air out of love. Well, see, Tim, the ukulele has kept me from playing the vuvuzela as often as I used to. So, you know, which would you rather have?
Decisions, decisions, decisions.
Take the air out of love. 25 seconds. Ten seconds. Mike's coming on. Ooh, abrupt ending. Take the L out of Lover, the motel.
And on this date, 38 years ago today, this song was released by the Motels with the Backside song, B-side song, Mission of
Backside.
Mercury. It was on their 1982 LP, All for One. It peaked at number 36 on the Billboard Mainstream Rock chart and at number 52 on the Hot 100.
Wow. That's why you wanted to play it.
That's why I wanted to play it, in honor of it being released 38 years ago today.
Speaking of things that have happened more than 30 years ago, I got a request to connect on LinkedIn from a friend of mine from high school who I don't think I've seen since high school. So that was 35 years ago. And found out that he's been living in the Boulder area for the last 5 years. So it took him 5 years to to connect with me. But we were pretty good friends in high school, and we were in electronics class together. And one of my best memories of him was that he was working on a project with our teacher and soldering something to a circuit board, and he got distracted, and the soldering iron slipped, and he burnt the teacher's finger. So, good memory.
Yeah, good memory.
Sure.
Teacher's finger burning.
Burning the teacher.
Burning flesh. That's always a good memory.
There were a couple of expletives floating around the room. And he was like, oops, sorry.
So have you ever called 911?
Have I ever called 911?
Right.
Yes, I have.
So why did you call?
Because it was an emergency situation.
Was it truly an emergency?
Yes, it was truly an emergency.
Well, a Tennessee man called 911 more than 1,100 times over the past 6 weeks. A misuse of the emergency dispatch system that included the suspect asking a police operator if they wanted to buy egg rolls, according to a criminal complaint. Investigators alleged that Hugh New, a 54-year-old Memphis resident, began dialing... Hugh New. I'm just guessing at the pronunciation. A 54-year-old Memphis resident began dialing 911 from his cell phone in mid-July. By the time of his arrest, New had logged 1,171 calls to 911, though he did not have an emergency. He called 911 241 times in one day. On another day, he placed 32 calls to the emergency number, one of which involved food. The suspect asked the 911 dispatcher if they wanted to buy egg rolls and then disconnected the line. He has had several prior convictions for misusing the emergency dispatch system and has been branded a habitual 911 abuser by police. Okay,
so my first question is, how good are these egg rolls?
Well, hold on. You know where he was arrested?
At the Chinese restaurant?
Outside a Memphis building that is home to a Vietnamese restaurant and the Oriental Best Market.
Oh, so he had a black market thing going on for egg rolls.
Well, they don't indicate in the criminal complaint if there was any connection to the businesses that he was arrested outside of.
So he was going in there buying egg rolls on the cheap and then trying to sell them for a profit. That's what he was doing.
And he was calling 911 to try and sell to 911 dispatchers.
Hey, you want to buy egg roll? My second question is, why did it take 1,100 times before he got his ass arrested?
Well, probably because Memphis police were probably dealing with more important things than a guy calling asking if 911 wants to buy egg rolls.
He should have been arrested on that first day when he called 241 times. That would have been it for me. Be like, all right, dude, we're done with you. 1,100. I mean, after 10 calls, after 5 calls, I'd have been like, all right, let's haul this guy in. You know, I have very little tolerance for people wasting our resources.
So can you imagine him in the jail cell and another prisoner comes up? Yo, man, what you in here for?
Tried to sell some egg rolls.
I called 911 trying to sell egg rolls 1,171 times.
I got some in my pocket. You want some? Oh, mercy. Hey, let's play another song or two, and then it'll be time for Dateable or Undateable.
Yay.
Don't call 911 in the meantime.
And selling them egg rolls.
Or we'll have you arrested. I could go for some egg rolls right now, if anybody wants to bring me some egg rolls to the studio. That actually sounds pretty good. Since I ate my dinner at 3:30 today.
Listen to you begging for food.
Bring me some egg rolls. All right, here we go. What are we going to hear? Oh, Thomas Dolby, Blinding Me with Science. So we were just talking earlier that we completely forgot that we used to do a segment called Tim and Mike's Scientific Discoveries. Completely just slipped both of our minds. And if we had a creative director, that never would have happened. Here it is, Thomas Dolby. I guess Dateable or Undateable just got so big that we abandoned all of our other bits.
I think so.
You're blinded, man. What's science?
I'm sweating.
You're sweating?
Yeah.
Should be here, man. It's like a meat locker. Actually, it's not that bad. It was pretty cold early on. Science!
She blinded me with science.
I just heard you say you're sweating. Hey, did you see this comment? Michael Bailey asked to pour him a bourbon and Coke.
No, I didn't see that comment.
It's on the live video comment.
Oh.
Hey, that's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be paying attention.
There it is. Pour me a bourbon and Coke, please, Mr. Bailey. No drinking during the broadcast, sorry.
He can drink.
He can drink, that's true.
What's that bottle in front of you? Or is that part of the background? There's a bottle off to your
right there?
left.
Right there?
Yeah.
Whoop.
No, the other side, there. Your finger just disappeared. All right, I got to get my trusty clipboard ready. Science!
Wow, there went my eardrums.
Was that loud?
Yes.
Now she's making love to me.
She'd make more love.
Elements in harmony.
She would make more love to you if you had a brokini.
I'd rather have her make lunch.
You could get more lovin' if you had a brokini. That should be their slogan. Get more lovin' with a brokini.
That should be their slogan, not my slogan.
No, that's what I said. That should be their slogan. Get more lovin' with the
I
brokini.
thought you said it should be my slogan.
No.
I don't believe it. Here she comes again. I can't stand it anymore.
Uh-oh, you picked the wrong track.
Why?
Mr. Bailey says Budapest by Budapest by Blimp is the best track on that CD.
The best record on what CD?
Budapest by Blimp is the best track on that CD. I'm thinking he's referring to the Weird Science CD.
We're back on the air.
Oh, we
I
are?
wasn't paying you. See, you distracted me just as the song was ending, and so that one was your fault.
No.
Because you were trying to talk to me, and I couldn't hear what you were saying, so I had to take my eyes off the screen.
All right. It's time for
All right.
Dateable or Undateable.
It is time for Undateable, Dateable or Undateable, and I'm trying to find the theme song.
You don't even know the name of the segment. Boom, boom, boom.
All right. It is time for everyone's favorite segment of the show. Just checking to make sure I actually turned on the microphone. It is Dateable or Undateable, where I read a profile from somebody on a dating website, and we determine whether or not this person is dateable or undateable. And we have established from day one that I am undateable, so that makes it fair for me to make fun of everybody else.
Makes it fair.
And we have quite the streak going, and everybody has been determined to be undateable, just like me. So, all right, are you ready, sir?
The longest losing streak in history.
Aside from the Cubs. Okay, so this person is a female. She's a Leo, 5'5", white, Caucasian, athletic, divorced, has children not at home. She's a college graduate, a Christian, and she does not smoke. Her story: she shall be like a tree planted by streams of living water. She brings forth fruit in season. Her leaves never wither. And whatever she does, she prospers. So what kind of fruit are you thinking about right now?
You don't want to know.
Bananas?
Yeah, right.
Peaches? Kiwis? Coconuts? Cantaloupes?
Yeah.
All right, next paragraph. Hey, you! Exclamation point. These words represent my heart for life and adventure. Represent my heart for life and adventure.
What the
Always
heck?
grounded in values. That's just a weird sentence. I'm not your everyday chick. Ellipsis. I'm a unique woman. A badass queen. In parentheses, she says, don't think diva, but more along the lines of getting more comfortable with the uncomfortable.
What's that?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, what is that?
A badass queen with a thoughtful Zen demeanor. Okay. Ready to meet a man, ellipsis, to cherish and be cherished by, ellipsis, and live in life's messiness and goodness together, ellipsis, all for the purpose to impact other people for the better. If she wants to live in messiness, she can come to my place. No problem.
I don't think that's what she means.
You're still thinking about fruit?
Yeah.
Strawberries.
Yes.
I have some watermelon at home. Maybe I'll have some watermelon right now.
Yeah, you
More
want some
about
melons.
me. More about me? Question mark. I'm a professional who currently lives in Chicagoland. Hey. In parentheses, she says, see next paragraph for why I adjusted my search radius. A creative working with leaders. My incredible stepson, who is 30, is every bit of a true son to me. He and his beautiful bride have given me 3 grand boys. I'm able to see them a few times a year. I do enjoy going out and socializing, but I'm not one to hang out at a bar. So she would be hanging out with you over there, Tim. Just not my thing. However, physical activities, cultured jaunts, laughter with friends, and good conversation are what I thrive on. I'm an INFJ and a 5 on the Enneagram.
A what?
Enneagram. 5 on the Enneagram. I don't know what that is.
I was going to say, what is that?
It's one of those personality tests.
So what's the top score?
I don't know. Look it up. Look it up, Mr. Interwebs.
How do you spell it?
ENNEAGRAM. Enneagram. I am highly considering moving out west, maybe Colorado, Pacific Northwest, or 3 question marks. I'm currently exploring what they could look like. I'm not in a hurry, nor am I dead set on that, but I just don't think Illinois will be for me for too much longer. I'm not afraid of getting to know each other at a distance first. Ellipsis. She uses a lot of ellipses. Or is it ellipses? I don't know what the plural of ellipsis is. All right, that was her story. Now we go on to the perfect match. She describes her perfect match. Such fun that you would care to read if we might make a team, ellipsis. I should let you know right away that I'm in one of the best seasons of my life. What's that song? There's a season for change. There's a season for love. She doesn't say what season she's in, but she says she's in one of the best seasons of her life. I know what I want and what I don't want. Feels really awesome! Exclamation point. I'm excited to find my, in all caps, love.
Love stinks. Yeah. Love stinks.
Ready to have both a blast and be stretched as they move through life together. For me, I'm not very bendy, so I need to work on the stretching part. Quick question. Are you a brunette? And she spelled brunette wrong. Question mark. If so, I will find you especially attractive. Look at all this brunette hair right here. Look at all that. All right, here it comes. Here it comes. Right up top, there are a few things you should know that I know will weed out a bunch of you. Are you prepared?
I am.
But my love, L-O-V-E, all caps, will get it when I say this, dash. I'm a wholehearted Christ follower. My relationship with my Maker is the core of my life and daily walk. We've heard this before, this walking thing.
Mm-hmm. It's a theme.
I think that we should have Evan write a song called "Walking with Jesus," like "Walking with Elvis." We'll challenge him for that. So if that's you too, keep reading. And in all caps, then, THEN, all caps. I know this can be a deal breaker. I want to be married again someday, and I also have a value that we won't be fully intimate until that day, ellipsis. so looking forward to that. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to give a buzz for that.
I think so.
I haven't heard any of your buzzes. And then I give one for an earlier statement and another one for good luck. All right. We're nearing the end, almost. Then, ellipsis, my man will have done or is currently doing the hard, gritty work of maturing through their quote-unquote stuff. I've done loads of work myself, and in parentheses says, still am. Not sure what loads she's talking about. Gritty, hard, gritty work. Doing any hard, gritty work, Tim?
No.
Okay.
I'm not done with my load.
Other than that, I'm looking for a successful white-collar / executive type professional who can hold an interesting conversation. Okay, I'm, the red flag just went up. I'm thinking gold digger. She wants a executive type, who can take care of her.
And so she could take
also what?
And so she could take your money when she divorces you.
Right. That's right. This person who cares about his health and body and likes to eat deliciously smart. I get on a plane a lot for work and to explore the world, so that would be cool to do some of that together. Also go hike adventurous places. I'm a lab lover. Have 2 of them, so would need to accept my pups. Must love dogs.
There you go.
There we go. Familiar theme. And I'm past the age of raising kids, so having kids that are mostly grown is a bonus. So, what do you think?
Undateable.
Yeah, I think the walking thing and the executive thing, looking for an executive, but I qualify as a brunette that she would find extremely attractive.
That's the only thing you qualify for.
I'm an executive of this show. I don't make an executive salary.
That's right.
That they're giving all the money to you.
Gotta keep my drinking habit.
Yeah, right. So I'm going to give a couple more buzzes there. So that is the end of Dateable or Undateable. Another one bites the dust. See, I could have played that song too.
There you go.
But I just thought of it. So instead, we are going to hear Hey Mickey, I think. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. One of my other choices for tonight, after I read it, I was like, this is hilarious. And then I started thinking, I wonder if I have read this one before on the air. It's kind of like, when you go out to when you used to go out to rent movies, or if you're looking for something on Netflix and you're like, I don't know, have I watched this movie before? And then you get an hour into it and realize that you've watched it.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Usually takes me an hour. Oh, what the hell? I've seen this before. I just wasted an hour. May as well watch the rest of it.
See if it ends differently.
Keeping it what?
See if the movie ends differently.
I couldn't hear you because I was shaking my head. So maybe I should contact her and convince her to move to Colorado.
And then dump her?
And tell her I'm an executive of Gnarly 101.3 FM. I wouldn't be lying. I'm an executive at Gnarly 101.3.
And Peaks Photography.
Yeah, I am the executive director of 3 Peaks Photography.
There you go. You are a media conglomerate.
Yeah. And I think I was in the paper today. Couldn't find the article. Don't break my heart, Mickey. That's what she'll say to me. Don't break my heart, Mickey. Speaking of that, I didn't tell you I had a Zoom chat with Marcel.
How did that go?
Good, and she wore a Yankees cap.
Oh.
I asked her if she was a Yankees fan, and I think she was just trying to fit in with the Americana, wearing a Yankees cap. So I told her she needs to be a White Sox fan.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, they're in first place, or at least last time I checked, they're in first place. Are you going to check now?
I am. I am checking the standings. Dun, dun, dun.
Guys like you, Mickey. Take me by the heart when you take me by the hand.
They are tied for first.
With Cleveland?
With Cleveland.
Cleveland.
And Minnesota.
And Minnesota?
Yes. Well, winning
Three-way tie?
Winning percentage, Cleveland and the White Sox are tied.
Your other pick is on the Simple Minds.
Sanctify.
Sanctify me.
So, do you have anything else to say?
Yeah, we had lots to say, but, not sharing that.
I understand.
I might be a celebrity, but, I'm not going to share every bit of my personal life.
Celebrity?
Yeah. And I tell you that story of my friend Terry. We were at RG one year, and some woman came up to us and started talking to him and asked him if he was famous. She's like, I know you from somewhere. Are you famous? And he said, no, actually, Mike's famous. And I said, yeah, that's true. I said, according to the FCC, I'm famous. And she didn't believe me. So Terry and I just have this running joke, that now that I've been in the paper again, he's got some catching up to do. He refers to me as the famous one.
The famous one.
Dun, 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 dun. I think for your backgrounds, you should have a picture of me.
Why? Why?
It would be like you're in the studio with me.
I can see you. Take a picture. Take a picture of the wall across from you. No, I'm serious. Take a picture of that.
Yeah,
Send it to
I know.
me.
That's a good idea, actually. I'll have to do that before I leave.
Yeah, after the show, take a picture.
All right. Remind me when the show's over, because with all this excitement, I'll forget.
We only have 25 minutes of the show.
So, what does that mean?
Unless El Guapo kicks you out sooner.
So what does that mean?
It means, can't you remember for 25 minutes?
No.
Well,
no,
at least
I
you're
won't.
honest.
Well, nobody's on my watch party, so. You should have your dog there with you wearing a set of headphones. Then more people would watch the show. Because we know people are more interested in dogs.
That's for sure.
Take the fire. It's 1 seconds. Mike's coming on. Tim, you need to sanctify yourself.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Why am I hearing an echo?
Echo, echo, echo.
Echo, echo. You're listening to the Gnarly Dudes show. This is Mike in the Colorado Springs studio.
And this is Tim in the Southern Compound.
Did you say Texas Tim?
No, I said Southern Compound.
Oh, I thought you said Texas Tim.
Nope.
Texas Tim in the Southern Compound.
And Marissa is on tomorrow, Saturday, Ladies of the 80s.
Ladies of the 80s from 2 to 4.
2 to 4. And then Big Len on Sunday, Gnarly Grooves, 3 to 6.
Gnarly Grooves. Get on down to Groove Street.
4 to 7, Central Time.
4 to 7. 3 to 6.
3 to 6 Mountain, 4 to 7 Central.
Don't confuse people with this Central Time Zone stuff.
Hey, if you're from the Southern Compound, you got to have Central Time Zone.
Nobody cares about the Central Time Zone.
You know those electronic signs you see on the side of the road, flashing lane closure or wear your seatbelt or, don't drink and drive?
Or make sure you have enough wiper fluid.
Yeah.
And
chains.
That's not what I was thinking. It's not wiper fluid. Blinker fluid. Make sure you have enough blinker fluid.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Well, a drunk driver crashed his car into a drive sober or get pulled over sign.
Nice.
22-year-old out of Florida.
Florida, again?
Yes, again. He got pulled over Sunday after allegedly slamming his Mazda into an electronic sign cautioning motorists to drive sober or get pulled over. So he was living proof that if you're not sober, you could get pulled over.
Yeah. Well, his first mistake was buying a Mazda.
Oh, look at you.
His second mistake was driving drunk.
I think that was the bigger mistake.
Yeah. Well,
Not buying the
I
Mazda.
think-
Buying the Mazda, I don't think was as big of a mistake as driving drunk.
I think that he was undergoing buyer's remorse for having purchased the Mazda. That forced him to drink. And then he just didn't care at that point. He didn't care whether or not he crashed because he was so distraught about buying a Mazda.
So what do you have against Mazda?
I don't know. I just thought it would be good radio.
Oh, you thought it was going to be good. Until the people from Mazda turn around and sue us.
Yeah, I'm sure they're listening.
Hey, how are you coming along with Gnarly Dude celebration?
I'm not.
We have less than a year.
Yeah, well, it's too soon. It's too soon to start planning.
It's never too soon.
I've got other things planning that are less than a year out.
What's
So-
more important than Gnarly Dudes Day?
The Sasquatch Centennial.
Bigfoot Centennial is not more important than Gnarly Dudes Day.
Well, at least I have things to work on for the Sasquatch Centennial at this point.
Well, you have things to do for the Gnarly Dudes Day. Get president proclamations, governor proclamations.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the governor. Governor, sign this proclamation
That's right.
about getting early day.
Just be
Get
like
early.
Radar from MASH. Just slip it in under a bunch of other stuff that he's got to sign.
Okay. All right. Is that the trick?
That's the trick. Works for Radar all the time.
Yeah. Well, Radar was a mad genius.
Yes, he
He
was.
Well, should we play some more music?
We probably should.
All right. We got a couple ads coming up, and then, wow, wow, wow. I want candy. I want some candy. Maybe I'll go out in the lobby and get some candy. 101.3. Yeah, let's swap out these ads. Dunkin' Donut cereal. We're getting close to the end of the game. Mike 56, Tim -7.
How do you get -7?
You scored a touchdown for me.
Shh.
You ran the wrong way. Scored a touchdown for me. So have you been keeping up? What are they going to do about our football season?
I have no idea. It's supposed to open up next Thursday.
Next Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It's September. So are they playing games without fans, or?
I think they're playing games with reduced capacity.
I want candy. I want candy. Coming up next is a request from 2 weeks ago.
Nothing like being on top of those requests.
Yeah.
I must say, Facebook has a terrible AI that does the closed captioning.
Really? Why is it saying things we're not saying?
Exactly.
it saying now? I want candy.
It's trying to catch up.
Guitar solo. One of the pictures I put on my dating profile was me in the studio with my ukulele, a picture you took.
And that just attracted all the babes.
I don't understand why it hasn't.
I don't either. Hey.
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 Hey. What are we haying about?
Oh, I'm sorry. The next song is Cyndi Lauper. The song after that is the request from 2 weeks ago. But we will end up getting it in.
That's right. Get your request in early so we can play it 2 weeks later.
It was for Johnny, and I don't see that he's signed on tonight. So, oh well. I'll just send him a message and say, hey, we played your request.
Maybe that's why he didn't tune in anymore, because you're not playing his request.
He tunes in every week. True colors. True colors. Well, I did mention the Gnarly Dudes show in my interview.
That was never published.
That I can't find.
That you can't
I
find.
almost sent her a picture of us with Wayne and Garth.
So what did you say about the Gnarly Dudes?
I don't remember.
Wow. Such a great interview subject.
I know I gave her much more than she bargained for. That we talked for quite a while. And then she wanted to get quotes from people. Like my students and people who are working or know about people in the city who know about my project. So I challenged her to get a quote from the mayor.
Maybe that's why it hasn't been published yet. She's still waiting for that quote.
Maybe. Or maybe she just took off early on her vacation. This is what makes you crazy. True colors. Don't be afraid to let it show. Thirty seconds. 30 seconds.
I thought you had played the request.
No, I said the request is after this one.
Oh.
But we're coming on.
Oh. So we're going to end the show with your request? Tim,
you're showing your true colors. You have to say something, Tim. You can't just shake your head. We're back on the air.
Well, you never told me that I could talk. You kept saying shh, shh, shh.
That's because I had the microphones on and the song was going. You had to keep your mouth quiet.
Well, I was. So I was bouncing my head around.
You're listening to the Gnarly Dudes Show, Gnarly 101.3 FM. And that was Cindy Lauper.
And if
True
you've
colors.
lasted this long with us tonight, thank you.
Yes, and hopefully you'll tune in next week, every Friday. Every Friday for some great music and some major goofiness from us.
As long as our flux capacitor keeps working.
Yes. And as long as we can be working without any general direction or creative inspiration.
There you go.
So, Tim, do you like to fish?
No.
You don't?
No.
Have you ever gone fishing?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Would you be surprised if you went fishing and you caught a bomb?
Yes, I would.
This is like something right out of a cartoon. You know, it's like I could see like Tom and Jerry, and like Jerry puts on a snorkel mask and he goes underneath the boat. Tom's fishing and he hooks a, or it might be like a spy versus spy.
Yeah, I was going to say spy versus spy.
Yeah. So September 2nd, a pair of anglers on a California river ended up calling the authorities when they reeled in a pair of particularly deadly catches, homemade pipe bombs. John Kenyon said he was fishing with family members on the Sacramento River near the mouth of Battle Creek when he reeled in an unexpected object. My father-in-law had the net ready, and we got it up towards the boat, and he thought it was an anchor. My father-in-law said, "It's a bomb." And he's like, "Everybody gets to the front of the boat." That was a quote. "Everybody gets to the front of the boat!" Exclamation point. Kenyon said he was in the process of calling the Shasta County Sheriff's Office when a nearby fisherman called out. He yelled at me and said, "It's another bomb." The Shasta County Bomb Squad responded to the scene and confirmed the objects were homemade pipe bombs. Both bombs were live, investigators said. The bombs were safely detonated at the scene. Kenyon said he believes the bombs were likely thrown into the water by other anglers.
What would other anglers be throwing bombs in the water for?
So, boom, the bomb goes off and the fish float up to the surface. But why a pipe bomb? You just use dynamite.
Yeah.
I think that they were trying to blow up salmon, knocking them out and having them float up and taking them, Kenyon said. So, there you go. If next time you're fishing, be careful. Is this why you don't fish? Because you're afraid of catching a bomb?
That's right.
Well, I don't know how much you have to be concerned with that. But I do like to fish. I haven't fished in a long time. So this may inspire me to go out and try to catch some fish. Hopefully they won't be bombs.
Well, it would be something to share on the show. Hey, I caught a pipe bomb.
Yeah, I would get in the paper again.
There you go.
For catching a bomb. Maybe I should just plant one and then go and catch it, and then I could just be in the paper again.
Another article about Mike.
Yeah, I'd be like a hero. Oh, I saved all these people from the bomb going off by catching it. All right, well, I think we can close out the show with a couple of songs. One is a request that was made 2 weeks ago from Johnny. And just to show you that we do honor our requests. They might be a little late, but we still do honor them. And that's Motley Crue, Dr. Feelgood. And then after that, you'll hear some Eurythmics. And then it will be the top of the hour again. So at this time, I think it would be prudent for us to say goodbye and to wish everybody a happy Labor Day weekend and have fun, be safe, and tune in again next week. Tim, do you have anything to say for yourself?
Have a great Labor Day weekend, everybody. Be safe, as Mike said. Tune in tomorrow to Marissa, Ladies of the 80s, and then Big Lynn, Gnarly Grooves on Sundays. This is the Gnarly Dudes. Thank you.
We got you covered all weekend with great 80s music. Here it is, Motley Crue.
Good night.